What if I told you that the cure for chronic pain, persistent fatigue, and even high blood sugar is sitting right now in your kitchen cabinet? Yes, you heard that right. We've been conditioned to run to the pharmacy at the first sign of illness, popping pills by the handful and spending a fortune on synthetic drugs, the kind that often treat one thing while messing up 3 others. Yet, history shows us examples of people who lived longer and got sick less often, simply by using the very ingredients we now just sprinkle into our soup for flavor. Today, we are going to completely flip your perspective on food. We'll break down 4 incredibly powerful spices that science has finally acknowledged are more effective than many of the medications you find at the drugstore. You'll learn exactly how to use them so they act as medicine, not just seasoning. Are you ready to uncover the secret the pharmaceutical giants want to keep quiet? Then let's dive in. Things are about to get spicy. Before we open these spice jars, let's take a quick trip back in time. Thousands of years ago, spices were literally valued above gold. They triggered wars, inspired the discovery of new continents, and built empires. Ancient healers in India and China didn't know what ibuprofen or antibiotics were, but they knew exactly how to stop inflammation and kill infection. In the system of Ayurveda, spices are considered the very soul of food and the ultimate tool for healing. For a long time, modern science was highly skeptical of these grandma's remedies. But over the past few decades, armed with microscopes and rigorous clinical trials, scientists have been forced to admit the truth. These powders and roots hold incredible biochemical power. It turns out that nature has packed them with hundreds of active compounds that work in synergy with our bodies, not against them. And now, we are going to break down this fabulous 4 ingredient by ingredient. We'll begin with the reigning champion of spices, the one often dubbed the Golden Goddess across Asia. We are, of course, talking about turmeric. You've surely seen this bright yellow powder. It stains everything it touches, right? But its true power isn't in the color. It's in the active compound called curcumin. Imagine a molecule that can penetrate your body's cells and literally flip the switch off on inflammation. Chronic inflammation is the silent killer, the root cause behind most modern diseases, ranging from arthritis to heart issues, and even Alzheimer's. Curcumin works so powerfully that some studies compare its effectiveness to strong anti-inflammatory medications, but crucially, without the risk of damaging your stomach lining. This isn't magic. It's pure, intelligent biochemistry. But let's take a closer look at exactly how turmeric impacts your brain. Surprisingly, curcumin has the ability to boost a special brain hormone called brain-derived neurotrophic factor. That sounds complicated, but just imagine it as fertilizer for your neurons. It helps the brain build new connections while protecting the existing ones. Research suggests that in countries where turmeric is consumed daily, like India, the rates of age-related dementia and Alzheimer's disease are significantly lower than in the West. This gives us hope that adding this potent spice to your diet could help maintain mental clarity well into old age. We used to believe that nerve cells don't regenerate, but this golden spice is proving otherwise. Now, let's address something that troubles millions: our joints. Millions of people worldwide wake up every morning with pain in their knees or back. Arthritis has become a true epidemic, and this is where turmeric once again steps forward as a natural hero. A study was conducted involving patients with rheumatoid arthritis, and the results stunned doctors. The group taking the curcumin extract showed even better results in reducing pain and swelling than the group relying on standard anti-inflammatory medications. Just imagine, You can simply add a delicious spice to your lunch instead of having to swallow a pill that puts significant stress on your liver. How incredible is that? That's nature's miracle at work. However, there's one huge catch that often goes unsaid, and it's why many people get disappointed. The main issue is that curcumin by itself is incredibly poorly absorbed. You could eat spoonfuls of turmeric, but it will essentially just pass right through your digestive system without delivering any real benefit. To truly activate its superpower, you need a key, and that key is common black pepper. It contains a compound called piperine, which can boost curcumin absorption by 2,000%. That's 2,000. Additionally, turmeric is fat-soluble. So, if you're looking for a therapeutic effect, and not just yellow rice, you must always combine your turmeric with a pinch of black pepper and a teaspoon of olive or coconut oil. This is the golden rule that transforms a simple spice into genuine medicine. Moving on to the second powerhouse on our list. If turmeric is the king, then ginger is its loyal, trusted sibling. And that analogy isn't far off. They are actually botanical relatives, belonging to the same plant family. Ginger is famous for its distinctive, fiery flavor, and it's precisely within that heat that its true power is hidden. The primary active compound is gingerol. This is one of the most potent antioxidants known. Have you ever experienced nausea or motion sickness? Forget those expensive, drowsy anti-sickness pills. Ginger works better, faster, and without the side effects. Sailors have used it for centuries to keep from feeding the fish, and modern research completely backs this up. Just a small dose of ginger can calm even the most rebellious stomach, whether you're dealing with acute seasickness or chronic morning sickness. But ginger isn't just for settling an upset stomach. It's a true pain fighter. Athletes, pay close attention. Studies have shown that regularly consuming ginger significantly reduces muscle soreness after intense workouts. It won't give you instant relief, like a shot or a pill. But if you take it consistently, the pain gradually fades away day by day. And for women, this is truly a game changer. Clinical trials have actually proven that ginger powder helps manage menstrual cramps just as effectively as common over-the-counter pain medications. Just imagine that. No harsh chemicals, no worrying about stomach side effects, just the pure benefit of a natural root. Nature truly took care of us better than any lab ever could. Let's talk about something we all fear: cancer. Obviously, we can't claim that ginger is a standalone cure for cancer. That would be irresponsible. However, science is actively studying a compound called 6-gingerol, which is found in raw ginger. Lab research shows that this compound possesses significant anti-cancer activity. Essentially, it works by inhibiting bad cells from multiplying. Particularly compelling results have been observed in studies related to gut health. Regular ginger consumption helps reduce inflammatory markers in the colon, offering excellent preventative benefits. This is a perfect example of how your food truly becomes your defense. So, what's the absolute best way to consume ginger to get the maximum benefit? The fresh root is definitely the gold standard. You can simply grate it directly into your tea. But here's a pro tip. Don't pour boiling water straight onto it. Let the water cool down to about 175 degrees Fahrenheit or 80 degrees Celsius first. This helps preserve those vital vitamins and essential oils. Add some lemon and a bit of honey, and you've got an immune-boosting powerhouse. This is especially crucial during cold and flu season. Ginger has a powerful sweat-inducing effect. It literally heats you up from the inside out. helping flush viruses from your system. If you feel yourself starting to get sick, a potent ginger shot can often get you back on your feet faster than those commercial cold powders packed with sugar and acetaminophen. The third spice on our list smells like warmth, baked goods, and pure nostalgia. But behind that sweet scent hides a ruthless killer of high blood sugar. That spice is cinnamon. But be warned, not all cinnamon is created equal. The inexpensive product you usually find in those supermarket packets is most often cassia, a common substitute for true cinnamon. While cassia does offer some benefits, consuming large amounts can potentially be harmful to your liver due to its high coumarin content. The true premium variety is Ceylon cinnamon. It is pricier, has a more subtle, delicate flavor, and a signature layered, brittle stick structure. If you intend to use cinnamon for its therapeutic benefits, you must look specifically for Ceylon. You should find the botanical name, Cinnamomum verum, clearly marked on the packaging. What is cinnamon's biggest secret weapon? It's the ultimate ally for diabetics and anyone trying to shed a few pounds. Cinnamon has a clever way of interacting with our system. It mimics the action of insulin, encouraging cells to quickly pull glucose out of the bloodstream. Research findings are truly astonishing. Consuming just half a teaspoon of cinnamon daily can lower your blood sugar levels by a whopping 10 to 29%. That is a significant reduction. For individuals dealing with prediabetes or insulin resistance, this could truly be a game changer. You simply sprinkle it over your morning oatmeal or stir it into your coffee, and your body starts functioning like clockwork, efficiently burning that sugar instead of storing it as fat. Cinnamon is also a powerful ally for your heart health. Heart disease is the #1 killer worldwide, and we often point the finger directly at cholesterol. This is where cinnamon comes in. It helps reduce levels of bad LDL cholesterol and triglycerides, all while keeping your good HDL cholesterol stable. Think of it as a natural deep clean for your blood vessels. Regularly using cinnamon also makes your blood less viscous, which dramatically improves circulation. It's a simple habit that, in the long run, holds the power to protect you from a heart attack or stroke. And let's face it, this is far tastier than sticking to restrictive diets or taking statin drugs that come with a laundry list of side effects. Cinnamon has another surprising superpower, its ability to fight off bacteria and fungi. Cinnamon essential oil has, in fact, been used for centuries to treat respiratory illnesses. Experiments have even shown that cinnamon can suppress the growth of dangerous bacteria, including Salmonella and E. coli. It acts as a powerful natural preservative. If you add it to your food, it naturally helps keep that food fresh for longer. Inside the body, it helps fight Candida, a fungus that often causes overgrowth, especially when we consume too much sugar. So, when you sprinkle cinnamon on your dessert, you're not just lowering the dish's glycemic index, you're actively helping your gut microflora hold the line and maintain a healthy defense. The fourth spice is a tiny powerhouse of wellness, cloves. Most people only know them as the little sticks you poke into an orange during the holidays, or perhaps use in pickle brine. But prepare to be shocked, because cloves are the undisputed world champion for antioxidant content. There's a specific scale called ORAC, which measures a food's ability to fight free radicals. Well, cloves absolutely crush the competition on this scale, leaving even antioxidant powerhouses like blueberries and goji berries in the dust. Cloves are essentially concentrated vitality and youth. Free radicals break down our cells and accelerate the aging process, but cloves provide a potent shield against this cellular destruction. If you've ever had a toothache, you might have heard the old advice to chew on a clove. And that's not just an old wives' tale. Clove oil contains eugenol, a compound that acts as both a natural anesthetic and an extremely powerful antiseptic. In fact, dentists still use eugenol-based preparations today. Cloves don't just mask the pain, they actively kill the harmful bacteria in your mouth that cause cavities and gum disease. Looking for naturally fresh breath and healthier teeth without harsh chemicals? Simply chew one clove bud after a meal instead of reaching for chewing gum. It will instantly wipe out germs and help keep your gums strong. But cloves don't just work in your mouth. Their benefits extend far deeper, reaching your stomach and intestines. In fact, cloves are one of nature's most powerful anti-parasitic agents. Cloves have the unique ability to dissolve the tough outer shells of parasite eggs, something many other common herbs simply cannot do. When combined with other cleansing remedies, cloves help completely rid your body of these unwelcome guests. Furthermore, cloves stimulate the production of vital digestive enzymes. This helps us break down heavy foods more easily and banish uncomfortable bloating. If you find you've overindulged during the holidays, a simple cup of clove tea will rescue your digestive system better than any over-the-counter enzyme supplement. Cloves are also known as your liver's best friend. The liver acts as our main filter, constantly bombarded by toxins from food and the environment. Animal studies have shown that eugenol, the active compound found in cloves, helps reduce inflammation in the liver and may even promote recovery from conditions like cirrhosis. Now that's certainly not an excuse to drink alcohol and chase it with cloves, but incorporating them into your diet offers fantastic support for an organ that truly works 24/7. Specifically, cloves help reduce oxidative stress, allowing your liver to breathe easier and function much more effectively. Now let's talk about safety, because we are dealing with some seriously powerful ingredients. Remember the classic adage, the dose makes the poison, and the dose makes the medicine. Spices are potent concentrates. You shouldn't be eating them by the spoonful, hoping to cure yourself overnight. For turmeric, a standard daily dose is around 1 teaspoon. For cinnamon, stick to no more than 1 teaspoon, especially if you're using cassia. Ginger is generally safe, but consuming large amounts can definitely lead to heartburn, and cloves are extremely potent. Just a couple of buds a day is enough. Crucially, if you are pregnant, breastfeeding, or taking blood thinners, always consult your doctor first, as these powerful spices can potentially amplify the effects of medication. You're probably wondering, how do I fit all of this into my diet without driving myself crazy? Don't overcomplicate things. Make yourself a magic spice blend jar. Mix turmeric, ginger, and cinnamon in equal parts, and then add a little black pepper. You can add this mixture to your morning smoothie, your oatmeal, or simply stir it into warm water with lemon. This takes exactly 1 minute, but your body will thank you with a boost of energy, clear skin, and excellent digestion. Cloves are best used separately. Add them to tea or savory meat dishes, since their flavor is very dominant. There is a legendary recipe that harnesses the power of these spices, known as golden milk. It's a favorite drink of yogis and centenarians alike. To make it, gently heat 1 cup of regular or plant-based milk. Add half a teaspoon of turmeric, a pinch of black pepper, a small slice of ginger, and 1 cinnamon stick. Let this mixture steep for a few minutes, then stir in a little ghee or coconut oil and add honey to taste. Drink this relaxing elixir right before bed. It's not only delicious, but it actively calms the nervous system, eases daily inflammation, and guarantees deep, restorative sleep. Try making this a nightly routine for just 1 week, and you will be amazed by how much better you feel. We often look for complicated solutions to simple problems. We tend to think that staying healthy is expensive and difficult, but nature is wise. It has already provided us with everything we need. These 4 spices, turmeric, ginger, cinnamon, and cloves, are small keys to unlocking great health. They have stood the test of time, verified by millennia of history, and confirmed by modern science. They are accessible to everyone, cost pennies compared to pharmaceuticals, and most importantly, they empower us to take responsibility for our own bodies. Start small. Add a pinch of wellness to your plate today, and your body will thank you tomorrow. So, folks, we've finally revealed the truth. What we typically consider mere food additives are actually powerful weapons against disease and aging. Turmeric quells inflammation, ginger resets digestion and immunity, cinnamon keeps blood sugar in check, and cloves protect your cells from damage. And the most amazing thing is that they all work in synergy, amplifying each other's effects. You're not just eating, you are healing with every single bite. But remember, spices aren't a magic wand that can erase years of bad habits overnight. They are a tool, and they only work through consistency. Try incorporating them into your daily routine for at least a month and monitor the changes. Has the pain eased? Do you have more energy? Let me know. Thank you so much for watching, until the very end. If this video was helpful, please subscribe to the channel, hit the like button, and make sure you tap that bell icon so you don't miss our new videos about health secrets. Now for a question for you. Which of these spices is already in your pantry, and how do you use it? Or maybe you have your own secret recipe. Share it in the comments below. Let's create a health encyclopedia together. See you in the next video.